What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Wake and Bake News. I'm your host, PaperSin, and I'm awake. I'm baked. I'm here to bring you some news. Today, I would like to talk about GTA 6. Seeing that the pre-orders are going to be opening in like the next 2 days. As of recording this, it is the 23rd. Seeing as the pre-orders are coming soon, then I figured we could go over some pre-order tips before it goes live. And I might be a little late on this video, but I'm not too late to where you can't still follow my tips if you have not already pre-ordered it yourself. Now, real quick, before we start, let me know if you plan on getting GTA 6 for the PlayStation or the Xbox. Or are you going to wait until the PC version comes out? PC Master Race. And maybe you'll even get the PC version as well as the Xbox or the PlayStation version, or maybe all three. Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I would love to wait until the PC version comes out because I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. So let's get into it. You want to, before the pre-orders come out, within today, the 23rd, and tomorrow, the 24th, within these 2 days that we have left, you might want to go ahead and prep before the pre-orders go live. What do I mean by prep? I mean, go to the PlayStation Store or the Microsoft Store and wish list the game and add GTA 6 as to your wish list. You'll get a direct alert when pre-orders open, the moment they open. So that way you don't even skip a beat. If you want to be on point, you can be on point. You feel me? So you also want to check your payment method, your credit/debit cards, or your PayPal, or whatever you're going to use. You want to make sure you're not getting declined. You know what I'm saying? You also want to make sure it's up to date so it's not expired, and you can, bam, here's my money, take my money, get ready to give me my game when it comes out. You feel me? And once again, you may want to decide on which platform you're going to be playing it on, whether it's the PlayStation or the Xbox, because unfortunately, and as they've done in the past, GTA 6 will not come out on PC the moment it is released. So decide now, PlayStation or Xbox, or you're gonna wait. Who knows? I've already said what I'm gonna do for the most part. Now, you may also want to look into the editions and the pricing, and see that you know what to expect. How hard is it gonna hit your bank account? Feel me? The standard edition, people are saying that is going to be around $80 to $100, which is $10 to $30 up from the original price of regular PlayStation games. Well, currently, there are a lot of game studios that are hoping that, of course, GTA 6 prices their game $80, $90, $100, because this will give them a reason to also increase the price of their games. Personally, of course, I'm hoping that the price stays to $70 for a standard edition. Now, I know that's may not be likely, considering it is Grand Theft Auto 6. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring the whole name out. It is Grand Theft Auto 6. So even though I want it to be $70, it's likely going to be priced about $80 at most, maybe $90. Hopefully not $90. Hopefully not $100. I could go for $80. That's fine, cool. I just don't really want to start seeing all games priced at $80 to $90. You feel me? Now, that's just the standard edition. Of course, the higher tiers, like the deluxe edition, the premium edition, and the collector's edition, are expected to include extras such as in-game currency, cosmetics, vehicles, early access for feel like 1 or 2 days early access. I wish it was like a month early access. You feel me? But we also might end up getting physical goodies in our pre-orders of the collector's editions or the higher tiers. Now, Rockstar hasn't officially revealed them yet, so nobody really knows. But we might even also just get regular, just random bonuses, or you know, full edition details right before or when the pre-order drops for the game, or maybe like a day before the pre-orders drop. Full edition details or something that we'll get. I don't know, but I digress. Where do you want to pre-order the games? Well, the digital will be the easiest and fastest way. That being said, you do well. I don't know if you know, but people like people have been talking about how there's gaming companies that want to be able to take away your game whenever they want, or like deny you access to the game if you only have a digital copy. Like if the game starts dying out, they want to be able to cut off the game service as well as cut off your access to the game, even though it's something that you paid for. And that's let it be that. I am not in favor of that, obviously, because I would love to be able to buy digital versions of my games without having to worry that, hey, a decade from now, or maybe 2 decades from now, I'm not going to be able to come back and play this game because they would have cut the funding for it or whatever, and just cut the service off and altogether. That would suck for me. I don't know if you feel the same, but I don't agree with that being a thing. So hopefully it won't be. Now, you can also get physical editions, of course, like from major retailers like GameStop, of course, Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, and you can watch for exclusive bonuses like steelbooks or retailer specific items. Now, you may want to stick to, your official, reputable sources to avoid scams. Obviously, you don't want to be trying to, somebody be like, hey, I got early access to the games if you want them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could go ahead and ship that to you. How do I have this? Oh, I work at Rockstar. Yeah. And I know I got a couple of the copies of the physical copies on hand. So if you want them, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send me some money on. I know Aiden Ross is thinking about is planning to make his own GTA 6 server, and he's been talking about how people will be able to work full-time jobs from his game server. They'll be able to, like, hardcore role players and hardcore people that are invested in the game will be able to replace their 9 to 5s with playing the game and making money off the game on Aiden Ross's server. Now, obviously, he's probably talking about the minimum wage people that have to work 2-3 jobs, maybe, or like one or two, at least 2 jobs, whatever. They'll probably be able to replace one of those jobs with GTA 6 if everything goes how Aiden wants. But I say this because in our last video when we talked about him, he said that if he would be willing to pay $250,000 if someone could give him an early copy of the game, and that's why and that ties back into what we were talking about in the beginning. Saying stick to official, reputable sources to avoid scams. You know what's gonna happen? Yeah, they might have that shit, but do they have that shit? Like, for real though? Hmm. Now, personally, when it comes to pre-orders and special editions and things like that, like I said before, I do not have a PlayStation or an Xbox. But I was really hoping that with the release of GTA 6, they would offer a bundle, a PlayStation or an Xbox bundle with the system and the game, like how they used to offer bundles. Remember that shit? So I was hoping they would offer a bundle for the GTA 6, because again, it's GTA 6. It would be great if it came out with PS6. That would have been cool. But yeah. I'm still hoping for a bundle. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I haven't bought a PlayStation or an Xbox. I've been like, all right, I know GTA 6 is coming out in 2026. Maybe they'll offer a bundle with the game. So I really want to pre-order it as well, but then again, they might offer a bundle. I don't know. But so it's like, do I wait for the pre-orders to drop? Or like after the pre-orders drop and get closer to the game's release, because they might throw out a bundle at the end? Or do I just like buy a PlayStation and then and pre-order it? because the likelihood that they'll drop a bundle is probably not going to happen. That's where I'm at right now. But I digress. Let's get back to it. I got a couple more pro tips for you. So you want to act quick on June 25th. High demand could cause site slowdowns or temporary stock issues for limited editions. Blunt one out. Wait, what? You want to compare perks across retailers if you're going physical. Bow chicka bow wow. So by that I mean, what else can you get? Like what? Some stores are gonna offer some random shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like little like sometimes with GameStop when they have midnight releases, they offer like these little midnight release detailed things, or like, you know, things you can only get from GameStop. So you might want to compare perks across the retailers if you're gonna go and get a physical version. And if you're into streaming or content creators or creator scenes like moi, then pre-ordering might unlock early content that's fun to react to with others. Which is obviously I'm gonna be pre-ordering, but I really hope they do a bundle for the system in the game. I can't help it, bro. I would love that shit. I'd be like, yep, take my money. Let's see. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you get your pre-orders, and I hope you're able to enjoy the game as soon as it comes out. I hope November or the release comes quick for you. You know what I'm saying? Like he was smashing a baddie. You feel me? Like I hope time flies, and next thing you know, the game's out. It's in your hands, and you hear that opening theme song that pops on when you're starting the game up. Personally, I'm gonna tell you right now that I will be streaming the game. Of course, I'm gonna be obviously getting the pre-order. Gonna be streaming the game, and I'm going to try and get on Aiden Ross's server. Obviously, so if I can get into Aiden Ross's server, or when I get into Aiden Ross's server, I'll be streaming the game all the time. I'll probably take like a week off from work and just like stream the game and just play. I still have 57 paid hours, paid off time. Yeah. You know I gotta do it. I might just take a week off from work. I'm going to take a week off from work and just play the game. Yeah, so a link to my Twitch and my Kick and my YouTube. Well, YouTube, you're already watching it on YouTube. Link to my Twitch and my Kick are both in the description below. So be sure to follow me on those if you're, want to watch me play GTA 6 and see what I'm going to be doing in Aiden Ross's server. I'm going to get in that server. I don't care what I got to do. I don't care how long it takes or whatever the tries are. I got to get into that server, bro. For obvious reasons, for streamer reasons. But I digress. Hope you have fun. Take care. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you plan on getting it for PS5 or PS6. And let me know what edition you plan on getting. The highest, the medium, or the low. Or standard. Whatever. Let me know. Peace and much love to you.